how to reduce anxiety when it strikes. My name is Gabe Quachi. I'm an International Coaching Federation certified career coach, and I specialize in working with people that are going through burnout or quarter-life crisis. Anxiety is definitely an important topic for this type of work, and so I've done a lot of research into helping people to learn tips and techniques to reduce anxiety so that they can make more effective decisions to improve their life situation. I'll teach you 3 tips that you can use today in order to reduce anxiety. The first is called the physiological sigh. The second is called 5-4-3 sensing exercise. And the third is what's called a PQ rep, but you can think of it as a meditation rep. One thing that's really important to mention with anxiety is that anxiety is a kind of a 2-step thing. It's much more complicated than that, but at a simple level, you can think of it as a bodily reaction where your body's getting ready to react to something physiologically. The second part is the thoughts. And the thoughts, anxious thoughts will start to like mushroom out once you've had an anxious initial reaction. And so the important thing before trying to address the thought is to reduce your body's stress reaction, to calm your body down. So let's get into the first of these 3 techniques to reduce anxiety in the body. This is called, again, the physiological sigh. It immediately helps you to calm down a little bit. This has been verified through scientific studies, and it works quite well. Even if you don't realize that it's working, your body has already started to calm down a bit. So this works by taking one long inhale through your nose, followed by one short inhale through your nose, and then one long exhale through your mouth. So I'll demo this a couple times so you can see it, and then we'll do it together. So one long inhale nose, one short inhale nose, one long exhale mouth. Looks like this. I'll do it a couple more times. Now you ready? We're going to do this in 3, 2, 1. And you can do this a few more times, but already doing it once or twice, you may start to even realize that you have a different physiological reaction than maybe you did a couple seconds ago. If you get a little bit lightheaded, that's okay. Just breathe normally. This is a technique that, again, helps to calm your body down, but there could be some other reactions that happen, and it's okay. It's normal. So this is the first. The second one is called the 5-4-3 sensing. And the way that this works is that it brings you into a concentration on the present moment. When you're getting anxious, the thoughts are mushrooming out. We tend to pull away from reality and into our minds, where anxiety has kind of home court advantage. It's very easy to start thinking about worst case scenarios, the terrible things that could happen, the stuck between a rock and a hard place. You've got to do something right now for things, again, to just move very quickly, your mind to move a million miles an hour. And when you start to focus on the present and what you're sensing, it helps you to come out of your mind and into reality. And so you kind of give a chance for these anxious thoughts to disengage before they start to get hooked and start moving really quickly. So the way this works is first you're going to focus on naming 5 things that you can see. Then name 4 things that you can hear. And then name 3 things that you can feel. So let's do this together. What I can see, as you can see from my window here, is there's a green painting behind me. I see a few books over here. I see my black jacket that I'm wearing here. I see my earpods or AirPods that I'm wearing. And I see some of these wooden cobwebs back there. So you can also practice this yourself. Just name 5 things. It can be in your head, doesn't have to be out loud, that you can see in your environment. Then we're going to name 4 things that we can hear. So I may hear somebody in the stairwell outside moving around. I hear my own voice that's coming out. I hear my knuckles were just cracking. I have this bad habit of popping my thumb knuckle. I hear somebody kind of bouncing a ball. And so again, with this exercise, you really just want to tune out of your mind and thinking and more into what you're sensing, what you can hear. Really listen for close sounds, far away sounds. And once you've named 4, then you move on to 3 things that you can feel. For instance, I feel my sweatpants that I'm wearing right now. I feel the weight of my feet on the ground here. The ground's actually a little bit colder than the air temperature here. And I also feel a breath that's, as I'm talking, I feel the breath going out of my mouth. And when I'm breathing in, I feel the breath coming in. And then the last one, again, is called PQ reps. Now, this stands for Positive Intelligence Quotient. But for the purposes of today, you can just think of them as meditation reps. They work by 10 seconds, where you're, again, like the 5-4-3 sensing, focusing on the present moment. So this is like getting a microdose of meditation or mindfulness. And just by doing for 10 seconds, this little exercise, you can notice that you'll actually calm down. And again, the first thing you want to do with anxiety is to calm down your body's initial stress reaction. One of them from this positive intelligence program that's most popular to do is one where you're actually moving your fingers around. So practice this. Take your two hands and your index finger, middle finger, and thumb, and slowly start to rub them together just like this. And I want you to close your eyes when you're ready and rub your fingers so slowly and with such concentration that you can actually feel the little fingertip ridges moving together. And I'm going to count to 10, and that will be one meditation or PQ rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And every time I do this, I do feel a little more relaxed, even if I'm not stressed in the moment. So this is something that you can do, again, anytime, any of these three, that you're feeling anxious and stressed. And you can do it again, you can do it 3 times in a row if you need, but already doing it once is going to help you calm down a little bit. I will come up with another video that will help you to figure out what to do after you've initially calmed down your body's stress reaction to start to address some of the anxious thoughts. But hopefully already this is going to be helpful for you to feel a little bit better in the moment. And these are things that are great. Even if you're taking the last few steps into work, you can do it on the way. You can stop for a moment. You can take a quick break. They can be done in just a matter of seconds. For instance, the physiological side may only take you 1 or 2 seconds each to do. If you do that 3 times, you'll have some better stress management in the moment that enables you to start work with less anxiety, which then helps to reduce the compounding impact of if you were to start work with a higher elevated level of anxiety that could build on itself. But just by doing one of these exercises, this will help you to reduce some of that uh, the compounding challenge from anxieties. So I hope that this helps. More videos will be coming out soon. Check out some of the other videos in the channel. Hope they're helpful. There's one on burnout. There's one on quarter life crisis, other things, meditation and breath work too, and more to come here. Feel free to leave a comment if you have some feedback to offer, if you'd like something else to be covered, and I'll be back real soon here. Be well.